Hey everybody, this is Movies Cool, and I have another cool collection video today. About 2 months ago I did my complete SpongeBob comics collection, and now I'm going to be showcasing my SpongeBob DVD collection and one Blu-ray collection. I do not have every SpongeBob DVD. There are a few that don't really interest me because all they have are just episodes, and there's no special features on them, so they don't really interest me, and I don't really need to get them. There are some DVDs that I don't have but I do want, like Lost at Sea and Friend or Foe and stuff like that. I do not own those, but I do want them. But anyway, I'll be showcasing all of my complete season DVDs and then the miscellaneous DVDs over here. So let's go ahead and start with the season box sets. I do not own the newly reissued sets, because I think the old sets are just a lot cooler, even though they are a lot bulkier and stuff. Comes with a note inside. See, because the new Season 1 set, it takes up this much space, but the old set takes up this much space. So, just Season 1 and Season 2 alone, the old sets, they take up as much space as the new sets of Seasons 1 through 6 take up. So if I got the new sets, they would take up a lot less space, but I do think that the old sets are just a lot cooler. So here's disc 1 of Season 1. Pretty cool. It's got all the episodes on the back too. This one has some audio commentary, and then this has Fun on it with disc 2. It's got the same artwork. I'm going to try and go quick with this because I don't want this video to be too long. So there's SpongeBob getting hooked from the episode Hooky. It's got some episodes and a ton of special features on the back. And then Season 2 is the same deal, except it goes up this way, and then there's another box in there. Got some really cool artwork on this one. A lot of callbacks to Season 2 episodes. And then here is the overall picture of it. Pretty cool. Here is SpongeBob and Patrick playing with Wormy. Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. And then there's the hash slinging slasher on the back of there. I used to think that Season 3 was my favorite season of SpongeBob, but looking back, there's a couple of bad episodes in Season 3 in my opinion. Like the one episode where SpongeBob throws a party. Not a huge fan of that episode. But I don't think there's any bad episodes in my opinion in Season 2. So it's probably my favorite season of SpongeBob. Season 3, this was the first SpongeBob DVD I actually got. There's Sandy over there, looks kind of funny. They did go with a slimmer packing for Season 3. And I think the discs are all the same for this. Yeah, it's just got a Krabby Patty taking a bite out. So this one was the Squilliam episode. This is the Ugg Caveman episode. And then here is Planktons Army episode. It's got the same artwork there too. So I really do like this box set instead of the new reissued box set, because there's no artwork on the discs and you don't get all this cool artwork in it. They are a lot cheaper now. I think I saw Season 1 at Walgreens, and it was like only $6, which is an excellent deal. And then Season 4, 5, and 6, these were all split up into 2 different volumes. Not entirely sure why they did. They probably to make more money. There's Plankton on the back. And then this also has the slim packaging. So there's the back. There is the, forget what episode that's called. SpongeBob with his driver's license. Here's another note from Patchy the Pirate. If I can get it in the box. And then there is the Krusty Terrors, I mean. There's his driver's license again. And I think Season 4, there was a small dip in quality, but I still think it is a pretty funny season. Here's Volume 2 of Season 4 with the gummy that Patrick had. They are on bikes right there. I forget what episode that is. Let's see, it might be Born to be Wild. I think that's what it was. And there's Patrick in there. Another note from Patrick the Pirate. And there is, I think this is from the episode where Plankton has a gift shop. That is called New Leaf. That's a pretty good episode. And there's Spongy. Alright, so that takes... Oh wait, someone on the back. Alright, so that takes care of Season 4. And then the DVDs are going to fall over. Here is Season 5. Not a huge fan of this packaging, but it is still kind of cool because you can swap all the faces around. Here's the back of the box, just basically the back of SpongeBob's head. There he is smiling. There he is smiling again. There's all the episodes on the inside, and there's Patrick. This was disc 2. And then here is disc 1. There he is smiling again. And there he is being really happy. There's Squidward. And this has the Friendly Foe episode. And then I can't get those in there. I'm not going to waste your time. So there is a note from Patchy and then some advertisements for the other DVDs of SpongeBob. And I do like this packaging a lot. It's got all the characters on here. It doesn't have Sandy, but it's got Gary. I think Sandy's more of a main character than Gary. But this is full screen. Alright, here's disc 1 from the Who Bought What Pants episode, and that's from getting his photo taken for Mrs. Puff's boating school. See, there's Sandy in there, but Sandy's not on this. All right. Did I show you the back? Yeah, I did. Okay. And here's Volume 2, Disc 2 of Season 5. This was a good episode. There's Pest of the West. There's the inside. And this was another note from Patchy. And here's Season 6. Again, the packaging on this is not too great. It's just a picture of SpongeBob. But I do kind of like the back of this. I like the font. And it's got all the episodes. It's easy to access and see. And then the discs inside, they do have some nice artwork. So there is... I forget what episode of this is called. It's Krabby Road, yeah. There's Squidward looking buff. And that's the episode with the root beer and Mr. Krabs having a sleepover. That's the Krabby Chronicle episode. Pretty cool. The Slumber Party, that's what the episode was called. It's a pretty good episode. There's Season 6, Volume 1. And here is Season 6, Volume 2. Season 6 was probably the biggest dip in quality. There's just some really bad episodes in Season 6. But there are some good episodes. Here's the back of that. Disc 1 with Shuffleboarding. And the Krusty Crushers. And this was Overbooked, I believe the episode was called. I think that's an episode where there's like a tornado going down in Bikini Bottom. There's the inside. This one's got some special features. Bollywood Bob, Clash of Triton, stuff like that. So this was the last set that had inside artwork and stuff. I do like the artwork on the outside, but inside there is sadly nothing. I think a reason to get the new reissued sets is because they all have kind of the same cover. It's got all the characters on it and then the big number of what season it is in the middle. Season 7 has a big 7 in the middle. This has a big 8. I do think the old packaging, it just is overall cooler, but if you want to save shelf space, the new reissues might be the way to go. And they are pretty cheap, like I said. It's got all the episodes and descriptions in here. Disc 2, Disc 3, and Disc 4. There's sadly no artwork on it. And then here's Season 8. Not a huge fan of this cover either. And I think, even though Season 6 is a pretty bad season, I think Season 8 is actually probably my least favorite season, just because the episodes are just kind of bland. There are some good episodes in here, but for the most part, it's kind of a forgettable season. And I do not own Season 9 of SpongeBob. It's about $20 on Amazon. I'm waiting for it to go down. About $15, maybe 10, if it ever gets down to 10. I'll definitely pick it up, because I did enjoy the second half of Season 9, because the creator of SpongeBob, Steven Hillenburg, he came back for the second half of Season 9. So I do plan to pick that up, and I'll probably do an unboxing when I get it. And then, of course, you gotta have the SpongeBob movie. There's a little bit of wear and tear on this. I do plan to get the original SpongeBob movie on Blu-ray, just because I want it in the best quality. But I do like the artwork in here. There's a ton of special features. There's the SpongeBob movie, widescreen. I do want to get this on Blu-ray, though, like I said. And then the SpongeBob movie 2, Sponge Out of Water. This has the Blu-ray, DVD, and digital HD. I did not get a slipcover for this, but I did get the Blu-ray itself. I have not watched this again since I saw it in theaters, but I did enjoy it a lot. There you have SpongeBob movie. I did use the code already, so, I mean, you could try, but it's not going to work. An ad for toys and an app, and, oh, here's the Blu-ray, actually. And then here's the DVD. I don't know why that's swapped. I didn't put those back. So yeah, the Blu-ray's on the left instead of the right. That's kind of weird. So there's a SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. And then I'm going to go through the other DVDs that I have. I'm going to say if they're, you should pick them up or not. I think you should pick up Sea Stories, because it's got some great episodes on here, but the main reason is it's got the 3 different endings to Shanghai, and these are not available on the Season 2 box set or anything like that. The only way you can see the alternate endings with SpongeBob, Patrick, and Squidward is if you get this set. So, highly recommend picking this set up. I used to watch this all the time when I was younger. It's got 10 waterlogged tails. So highly recommend you pick up Sea Stories. This one's also got some wear and tear on it, but that's because I probably wasn't very cautious with it as a kid. But anyway, there's Sea Stories. And then I got these two. These are kind of the movies with special events. This is It's a SpongeBob Christmas. Got a cool slipcover on it. And the reason I picked this up is because it has a behind-the-scenes featurette featuring kind of showing how the stop motion was created and all that. Pretty interesting. And if I ever just want to watch SpongeBob on Christmas, I can easily pop this in and watch it instead of taking out my Season 8 DVD and having to go through all the episodes. It's easy just to pop this in and watch the stop motion special. And then here's the Legend of the Bikini Bottom with another cool slipcover. It's got some raised areas. I like this slipcover a lot. It's pretty cool. And this DVD actually came out before the episodes aired on TV. So I had a marathon of this with some friends before the episodes came out on Nick. So that was a lot of fun. Bland artwork. There's no artwork, actually. I don't watch this really too often, but I did when I first got it, and that was a lot of fun. So you don't really have to pick this up, but it is kind of cool because there is a behind-the-scenes featurette on this DVD as well. So I'm kind of into this behind-the-scenes stuff, but if you're not, then you don't really have to pick them up. But If you are, then I guess you should pick it up. Here's Truth or Square. I like this cover too, it's weird. And this also has a behind the scenes of the SpongeBob opening. It's not that interesting, but it's kind of cool. And I did enjoy the SpongeBob Truth or Square movie. And there's a ton of different alternate versions of this movie. I know they air like a shortened version on Nickelodeon, and this right here, it says it's the extended edition. I don't know if the extended edition is on the Season 6 box set or not, so I can look into that, but this does say it has the extended edition, so that might be something that you might want to get. And then I have 3 DVDs right here, which aren't that special. To SquarePants or not to SquarePants. And the special features on this is animation art gallery. I'm not too big into that, so I have it. I got it for like a present a long time ago, but I don't watch this too often because I don't really have any cool special features, so you don't really have to pick this one up. And then there's The Last Stand. This DVD came out before the episode aired on Nickelodeon, so I watched this. And then it also has, this is kind of interesting actually, it has a SpongeBob SquarePants sneak peek of an upcoming episode, and it says that the upcoming episode is called Neptune's Birthday, I think, but it turns out that the episode was not called Neptune's Birthday, it was actually called The Clash of Tritons, so it was called a different name, and then once the episode actually aired, they changed the name of the episode. So there's not really any special features on SpongeBob's Last Stand, so you don't have to pick that episode up. And then here's Tide and Seek. They do have some audio commentaries on here, which I do like audio commentaries. Got some cool artwork on there. So if you like audio commentaries, stuff like that, I want to pick this one up. And then finally, the absorbing favorites. This was one of my first SpongeBob DVDs. I would watch this a ton as a kid, because I did not have the season sets back then, so I would just continuously watch this one. It's got a quiz, Nicktoons Unite, and then there's the DVD. And then they reissued 5 different DVDs. They reissued Pest of the West, the big one, Atlantis SquarePantis, Friend or Foe, and Seaside Stories, or Seaside Capers. So I do want to get Friend or Foe and Seaside Capers because of the new artwork and the Super Square collection. That way I'll have all 5. So I do like this new artwork. I think it's pretty cool. And I do like this DVD because it has a interesting behind-the-scenes feature. It's got 4 SpongeBob shorts. If you're getting this DVD just for the shorts, though, you can also pick up, I think it's the SpongeBob, the shorts, the movie, and then a mini-movie or something like that. And it's got a ton of different SpongeBob shorts on there. So you can just pick that one up if you just want to get the SpongeBob shorts. And then this one, Atlantis SquarePantis of the Super Square collection. This also has Inside the Animation Studios and the making of Atlantis SquarePantis, so I am into this behind-the-scenes stuff. So that's why I picked this one up. Got some cool artwork. And then the last one of the Super Square collection that I own is SpongeBob versus the Big One. And this one has kind of a weird special feature. It's Planktons' Sinister commentary, so Plankton, well, not actually Plankton, he doesn't exist, but the voice actor of Plankton, he picks out some scenes from SpongeBob vs. the Big One and kind of comments on it. I think I've only watched that once, maybe twice. I don't remember how long the special feature is, probably not that long, honestly. But if you're into these behind-the-scenes featurettes, you might want to pick this one up. And then this one, they also reissued this in a slimmer packaging, but I also like this new packaging, this old packaging, because you get all the DVDs individually. And this does take up more space, but... So this is SpongeBob's Halloween. It's ever Halloween time, I can pop this in. There's a music video, but overall, not too much special features. If you ever want to watch Scaredy Pants, and there's also Band Geeks, pretty good episodes on here, Idiot Box, Unfriendly Ghost, stuff like that. So that was Halloween. This is To Love a Patty, pretty bad episode, but the cover right here, pretty cool. And they don't have any special features on here either, but it is cool. It's not really a Valentine's Day episode, it's just kind of has a love theme in the episode, so I guess it's kind of Valentine's Day. And this has an audio commentary of Christmas Who. And if I'm ever in the Christmas spirit, I can pop this in, just like It's a SpongeBob Christmas. I can pop these 2 discs in and watch SpongeBob on Christmas time. So I am a big fan of watching SpongeBob around Christmas time, so I'd say you don't really have to get this, but it is kind of cool to have. Alright, so here is my complete SpongeBob collection. These are mostly DVDs with 1 Blu-ray. So here's Season 1, the box set, Season 2, Season 3, Season 4, Volume 1, and Volume 2. There's the SpongeBob movie, which I do plan to get on Blu-ray. And the SpongeBob movie actually takes place after Season 3. I mean, it aired after Season 3. And the movie actually takes place chronologically. It is meant to be a series finale for the show. But anyway, that's the SpongeBob movie, which I do want to get on Blu-ray. SpongeBob movie, Season 5, Volume 1 and 2. Season 6, Volume 1 and 2. Season 7, and Season 8. I do want to get Season 9 very soon. These are the 2 slip covers I have with SpongeBob SquarePants Christmas and Legend of Bikini Bottom with some cool bonus features. The Super Square collection of Past of the West, Atlantis SquarePants, and the big one. And there's Sea Stories, which I do recommend since it has the 3 Shanghai endings. There's Truth or Square, Tide or Seek, and then these 3 right here, Last Stand, SquarePants, or Not SquarePants, or Absorbing Favorites. Not too much of a fan of these 3 DVDs since there's not really any redeeming bonus features on here. And then here's the SpongeBob Holiday Pack. And then finally, there is my one and only SpongeBob Blu-ray, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Sponge Out of Water. So that was my entire SpongeBob collection. So this video did turn out to be pretty long, even though I said I wasn't going to make a long video. I just have a lot of SpongeBob DVDs, so I guess the video turned out to be pretty lengthy. But if you watched the whole video, comment down below, SpongeBob is not yellow. He is yellow, but I'll see that message and I'll know that you watched the whole video all the way through. So anyway, thanks a lot for watching the video. This is my entire SpongeBob DVD collection. And so yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more videos soon.